So today our brave king is gonna venture into a dungeon that's filled with enemies, but thankfully he gets a little bit of help, and I think a rook is gonna be especially helpful because he has axe specialization. So we just add him to the board, and then we have to go out and venture to parts unknown and take out enemies like this pawn here. So the rook just slides right on into him, starts doing a little bit of damage, although the other pawns are starting to get involved. But thankfully, they can't do too much because we're staying completely out of position for them to attack. And the king doesn't even have to go anywhere, so it's extra good for him. The rook takes care of him, no problem, right before the next one shows up. Although it's a little awkward just because of where we started. But now we're able to go into it and slim him down as another one is rolling up. So all the immediate enemies are taken care of. And there's also a money bag here, which seems like a good time. Get that for 35 coins, and this for 35 more coins. So now we can use those coins to get ourselves some new skills, like a critical strike. Increases the chance to critically hit with weapons by 15%. Because the king does have one short sword, and the rook starts with a sword, but we need to get him an axe for that specialization. But we also have to move up. So we'll go ahead and get situated right over here, probably, and then see where enemies are right now. There's a bishop there, and up here, there's a rook there, some knights, and a queen over here. There's less enemies over here, so let's go through this and try to handle that pawn before he starts doing damage. And every time we break a jar, we get a little bit of mana back. But we haven't had to use any yet, so that's good news. Although I feel like our king should start getting involved here, just because the rook has a little bit to take care of. But he's actually doing pretty well. Although being where the knight can move isn't good for his health. But it is taking care of a pawn, and then the king can go ahead and heal him. So it all works out. And now that area is cleared, so the king can move up, as there's a lot more enemies over there. Let's see what's in this chest here. There's a javelin and a health potion, more gold coins. So the king can now get royal boots, which boosts his movement range. Excellent. So the king can also move up to the pawns if he wants to, which gives him a little bit better chance than the rook for dealing damage. And thankfully, it looks like the king is safe from this bishop here. So now they can both slide in and take care of him ever so effortlessly, but now the rook is here. So maybe we give the rook that we have a better weapon. And the javelin is absolutely that weapon. Now the bishop is almost dead, so let's have the king move over here to take him out, and then stay on the diagonal from the rook. So that helps, and then just slam into him to capture. Nice. Now let's just give a little bit of healing to the rook, and get this pawn out of here. Although I do want to get to that vase there to restore some of the mana, so we can do that easily enough. And then this one down here, all the way back to full. Now a pawn, a bishop. Oh, there's a guy over here. I didn't even see him. A cannon. Fires a cannonball every second turn. Well, that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, but now the queen is getting involved. This is a little risky, so we'll have to focus her a little bit, and then make sure the king stays out of the way. But now she's threatening the king directly. Yay. I don't like that. At least she doesn't do too much damage, so they both can take her out together. Teamwork. But now the king could definitely use some healing, and you're missing like half of your health, so we'll do the greater healing on you. All the way to full. And the cannon is just firing in the distance, which really isn't doing anything, so that's good news at least. And now this pawn here looks like he wants to get involved, but there's another chest here. So I want the rook to get over there, but now thankfully the rook is safe from the cannon. So that can be taken out, and then the pawn is starting to threaten the king. What are you doing, little guy? Okay, what's in this chest? There's a sledgehammer, wow! And a potion of protection, and more coins. Now the sledgehammer here looks like it is better attacking than the short sword that the king has, so you can get that. And then after we go through this door here, we can move on to the next area, where we get to add a new chess piece to our team. The knight has mace specialization, which boosts the healing, and the bishop reduces mana cost. I do like reducing the mana cost, plus this covers the diagonal attacks that the rook can't cover. So they should be a good time there. Uh-oh, what are you, a crossbow? That's not good. Hopefully you attack the rook, because of course you do. Okay, so let's have the rook charge down the crossbow, who is also attacking the king very rudely. And you like to back up, but you're not getting very far away, are you? I also didn't realize the pawn rolled up on the king. Well, that's easily fixed. And so is the crossbow. And there's also a chest down here. Hello. A bishop's staff, which It is interesting seeing staff spelt like that, but it does deal extra damage to bishops, so that'll be good for him to have, and a holy potion. We have a lot of coins too, and this life stealer sounds like a good time. Critical strikes heal units. Now let's just get rid of this pawn here, and then get the rook back involved over here, crossing the bridge in one fell swoop, in a swoop. Oh, and there's pieces right there. I didn't even realize. Okay, that's a little risky, but let's give the bishop his staff and maybe get him over here as well. Our rook is looking pretty surrounded here, but at least he's able to attack those units, and he's getting hit from more places. More crossbows, goodness. At least he can get rid of the pawn there, although he should probably retreat. That makes him safe. Oh, and there's a fire tile there. Okay, but now the king can give you healing, and we'll maybe send both units over there at once. Just gotta wait for that fire to go out, if it ever decides to go out. Now the bishop is here. Oh, what a mistake that was. Just 3 of them at once attacking. Oh, that's working so good. Oh, but now the crossbow is here. Okay, you know what? The king can finish off you. It's about time that you guys moved up this way. Both of you. As the king just takes even more attacks and is on fire. But at least that's more units out of the way. And then the king can join everybody. And the bishop is on the dark tiles. So let's get the rook out of the way, which also doesn't work, but he can attack the crossbow there, and the bishop can attack the pawn, and the rook is about to go down. So I think we need a bouncing healing orb right here that the rook can slide into for some massive healing, and then go finish off the crossbow. Is there any more up here? Any more surprises? No, just a big old king blocking the door. Okay, but the bishop can get this, thankfully, and slide up to the chest up here. Hopefully he can reach it. Yes. An axe! Perfect for the rook, because of that axe specialization he has. Although it's not as good as a javelin, it seems like. But we also don't get the javelin again. But this potion of stamina can increase your maximum health, so let's do that. And king, reduce physical damage taken. And then holy potion, perfect for the bishop. Now we have even more opponents up here, so let's be careful about that. But at the very least, let's heal up the rook a little bit more, so we can go in on this rook, and maybe the pawns as well. Just rushing in there. Trying to get the bishop up there too is a little difficult. Oh, and now the rook is here. Well, at least the king can take him out, dealing lots of damage. And then thankfully the bishop can get in here to take out one pawn, scooch the king over, heal the bishop, scooch a little more down here, start up the attack there. The rook is in a little bit of trouble, but not anymore. Our pieces seem to be handling themselves pretty well. And then they both go in on the pawn, or one of them will. He's down, another area cleared. Although I think we all could use a little bit of healing. Bouncing orb there, you get it. And then the bishop can get it. The king can stay a little bit back or heal himself. That works too. And then maybe the king can work his way down here. Ooh, let's trap the bishop here. So now this works pretty well. Another bishop rolls up. His mistake. They both can attack him. Excellent. Though the king is moving pretty close as well. Let's restore some mana. All the way to full, very nice. And to make sure you get back over here. Oh, the king is down here now. Okay, we should be safe. Oh, what is that move? He spinned. I'm not sure if I like him spinning all that much. Scooch way away, and then get our king back up here. We should probably unlock a new skill with all the money that we have. This diagonal heal seems pretty strong. So now we have a new healing ability. Just need to move one up like this, and then they both can get healed along a diagonal. Beautiful. Now let's close in and take out the king. Although he likes to keep running away from the bishop. Let's pull you back, maybe a little bit more. And then it's king versus king for a little bit. But our king is stronger. So what piece do we get this time? A knight. Excellent. Happy to have you on the team. Now, take care of that barrel. Because, whoa! Hi there! You're almost dead already! There's a cannon! Wow! You found an orb of speed? Ooh! Increases movement range for a long time. How about you take out the cannon? That bishop is safe. How about a little bit of healing? And then we just keep on closing in. Oh, it's just one off! Although if we go here, now you should be able to hit the cannon. Or maybe not. Now you're just getting hit by everybody. How about you fall back after a lot of healing? And the rest of our units are in a little bit of jeopardy as well. And now your orb of speed is down. You're not doing too good, are you, buddy? You got arrows poking out of you. And thankfully, though, the pawns are blocking the cannon shots, so our other units can move up no problem. And I guess the knight needs to be sort of next to the other pieces to hit them. Now that one's down, although we really need to get rid of that cannon. And now the rook has an orb of speed, which doesn't really help him, it seems like. At least now he's lined up to the cannon. and then he can just slide on back, taking a pawn with him. Moving one unit up at a time might not be the greatest plan. So let's get the bishop up there as well, maybe an orb of healing next to the rook. We really need to get somebody up there to take out the crossbow, which I think our rook can get up there. No, he cannot. Fall back. I think you have to use that healing orb again already. Oh, and the cannon is over all of this? How do we get over there? Maybe the knight can jump that. Maybe the knight can jump up to where that crossbow is as well. Thankfully, he can. Now, the trick is getting him into a position where he can hit the crossbow. Also, what are you? A warlock. Shoots fireballs. Oh, great. More range units. And the king is still all the way back here. But let's just try to get this sorted out there. Crossbow hit there. Very good. Go on back here. Hit him again. And then hit him again. Crossbow taken care of. Good. But now the warlock is threatening. Although maybe the knight can take him out. Although he scoots very far away. Wow. Let's just fight the knight here. Knight versus knight. Which doesn't really let the warlock be comfortable with that. Okay, heal the knight with a potion because I held on to that for too long. And we definitely need mana. Ooh, a mace. Or is this just a pawn? We can just buy units. I didn't even realize what the rest of these spaces were. Let's save up those then, and then really work on taking out this warlock because he is super annoying. Get back here, you. And do you just home in? You do. You're so annoying, but you're almost dead. And now you're dead. Okay, now you're way deep in territory. Where's the rest of our units? Hopefully they're doing okay. It seems like they're doing okay. But now we have a cannonball threatening our knight. At least he can fight the rook there a little bit. And then scooch out of there. Need you to run away from everything. Whoop. Oh dear, big heals for you. Thankfully though, the rook can't follow us as much as he would like to. Whoop. Sorry about that. But now you found a rejuvenation, so you're gaining healing over time, which is good. And then you should be able to jump up and maybe not in front of the cannon, at least not until it shoots, and then you move up, and then, ow! Okay, you're really not able to damage this cannon very much, are you? So we need you to go there. Okay, he got the cannon. I was worried that was our knight collapsing, but everyone seems to be doing a-okay. And get rid of that knight, yes! But now you're just being attacked by the crossbow relentlessly. Stand up for yourself, even though he scoots very far away. And we have a whole lot of other units to try and manage, as the warlock is now shooting over here. Our knight is in a good spot against the crossbow, so let's just move up the king slightly, because this is someplace he does not want to be left behind. So the crossbow just ran away again, but he's dead. And now the knight can be taken care of. But now we are currently out of mana, so we can't heal our troops anymore. So we should definitely do something about that. Get the bishop all the way over to this vase here. And now we have healing. Oh no, but not soon enough. We lost our knight. Oh, that's tragic. We'll be fine though. Just need to keep moving up the king now and then get more mana. And now the knight is just kind of there, but oh, we lost the access to the heavy chest. Although if we got 50 more gold, we could buy another knight. Just gotta move all of our troops up through the line, avoiding everything as much as we can, which is not easy to do because everybody's attacking. But now we have both our rook and our bishop up in line over here so they can get to work. Maybe place down a healing orb for them right here. Slide into that, hit the warlock. Did the warlock heal? He must have healed. That's rude. Also, the bishop is in danger. Get out of there. And so is the rook. Okay, we are running really low in mana. And the healing orb went to a bad place. Oh dear, okay, but the rook is almost dead. Just need to pair up on that, very good. And then that warlock really needs to get out of here. Attack him relentlessly. There we go, finally. Now we have another heavy chest with a blood blade and a crystallized crusher. This all sounds good. Chance for shockwave and a crystallized crusher. It's a mace. Well, this is basically an upgrade to your sledgehammer. So we'll give this to you. And then I think you can take the blood blade. That should work. Have some more strength with you too. And we have enough coins to buy another knight. Yes. Although he starts way back here. Unfortunate. You have a lot of catching up to do. Thankfully though, everybody else should be safe where they're at. So now we have the means to get up to this knight, finish him off, and then get up to this gold chest, or this heavy chest right here. A fury blade and a great axe. Oh man, so many weapons. We can't really claim a weapon back, which is unfortunate, but you can take this, and then you get a better weapon than your starting one. Now, please join the rest of us. Just avoid all of the cannon shots and hit him. Yes! And then over here, wow, this bishop is surrounded by a lot of loot. But it looks like we have to get to that elevator there to continue. We're doing pretty good so far. Let's just give the bishop a very bad time because he can't hit my rook very well. And then everybody else can just come on in here and clean up. A holy stick, potion, more coins. There's so much loot here. An azure rod too? I don't even know what to do with all of this stuff. But this is a lot of coins for us, including bloodthirst. Killing a unit restores health. But we need this one first, and now we can get this one. And then the king can go ahead and see what's in this barrel. More orb of speed, perfect. Catch up to everybody else. Now let's get everybody on this elevator before we pull the lever. And then away we go. One more chess piece to add to our team in a room that looks to be full of spikes. And that's a lot of units there. You know what? We have everything else. Might as well get a pawn, which is also specializing in axes. I feel like this is a great spot to get some chain healing as well. Ooh, and a chance to critically heal, sure. Okay, let's make sure everybody is not on a danger tile, because that happens, and our rook was standing right on one, and so is our bishop. Our bishop is kind of screwed here. Not gonna lie, but he can go there. Oh, nope, he's just making all the bad decisions. We need to solve this lever. They're just trapped us in here. Come on, king, pull the lever. Okay, they let summon, and then pull you back to safety, thankfully. So let's heal you up a little bit. The knight, somebody should be able to get somewhere safe. You can. And then ambush the pawns all the way. Now I guess we summon in more units. Okay, a lot at a time. Wow. Have fun, rook, over there. And I guess we gotta go through some danger tiles to get to new ones that are safe. But we should also keep an eye on our pawn's health because I think he's the one that's most at risk. Or the bishop is almost dead. But now the knight is on a safe tile, and the bishop is almost safe. There he is. And some of the other units are stepping on the traps. That's excellent. And then you could definitely use some massive healing. Actually, let's try the chain lightning, or chain healing. Bounce to nearby allies from you. You were not close enough, I guess. Well, that works. The knight's able to target people there, which is good. The rook could definitely use some dedicated healing, but that's working out pretty well. And now that pawn is dead. We could pull the lever again, but we should also probably get to that chest over there, because I want to see what's in it. A hammer. And more health potions. Good. Oh, this azure rod is actually perfect for the bishop. More damage to enemies in diagonal tiles. Beautiful. Now, bouncing orb of healing. First you, and then I guess it went to bishop again? I think it's time we pull the lever. Oh dear, it's just pulling in the rest of them? Wow, our poor rook is trapped. Now's a good time for him to get strength, I guess. And more protection. There's not a lot of room to move here. This is like an entire chessboard, minus the knights. So I guess we just, wow, this is this is gonna be messy. But the bishop is miraculously attacking the king already. If we kill him, do we win? I sure hope so. But now it's time for a little bit of healing aura here for you two. And the king should definitely replenish some mana. I don't think we need to pull the lever anymore unless to get out of here. Ooh, and the rook took out that rook. Good, 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 good. Because he's also standing on a trap. That helps. And we could take out you, but that puts you at risk of the queen and the king. So we'll just give you some healing right now and move you over here. Now the pawn can engage. And now the knight needs to be in a new spot. But let's get some mana back so we can give some healing to the rook. The queen just moved, which is putting our knight at risk. But we can slide into you. Oh, wait, you're being protected from the bishop right now. Probably not a good idea. Let's give you a health potion. And then can you move this way? No, not yet, but you can the next turn, so might as well do that. And then slide into here. Now you're safe. And the king is almost dead. Yes! That did it! We won the round! Whew! Oh, and now we're ascending. We're out of the dungeons, where the tiles are a lot less descript. But I think we'll be okay. If we get through the door at the end, I think that means we win. Just have to make sure all of our pieces are involved. They're all able to do good, except the pawn can do, I guess, quadrilateral movements. I don't even know if that's the right time to use that word, but it works. But he can't get it? Come on, buddy, we'll get it. Why didn't you get that one? Oh, we can only attack diagonally, duh. Pawns, man. Now we can move. There we go. Okay, randomly bounces to nearby units, so let's move everybody close, I guess? And then try it again. That bounced around everybody, good. In this chest, we have another holy stick, more goodies, and another crossbow, lovely. All right, bishop, you're up. I hope this lines up, it's gonna be really awkward if it doesn't. It does sometimes, which is good. Our rook is gonna win here. Trying to take all the units into consideration. I'm getting some things mixed up. Go away. And bishop is attacking the pawn here. That kind of works. The dream team right here. But the bishop can't open this box, which is a little disappointing. But now that those two are in position to take out that crossbow, let's try to move other units up. Like little pawn here, sad little guy. And we get to another chest up here after clearing those guys out, a one-handed axe, which is not as good. Oh man, the pawn's head is just rolling down the ramp. That is brutal. Actually, it looks like our pawn could use a weapon. And it looks like the one-handed axe is better. And in this chest, we get a little bit of increased strength for the king, which is good. But man, having everybody need to move up is a little tedious. So now that a rook is moving into position, it's time for us to take care of him tactically. Although he's a little close to do that. It's very difficult to figure out when none of the grid tiles are exact here. But at least we can keep him moving. Now you're attacking there. And now that knight can reach you here, beautiful. How about some more healing orbs? You're about to go here, so you go there. And then the rook can get that. One more down, but now there's just one little pawn hiding in a corner, and they're challenging him directly. Okay, have fun with that. We're just gonna move over here, get to the chest, some more things, and then the knight should be able to hop onto the button eventually. There he goes. The door, oh, hi. That's a health bar, a giant pawn. What? Not the boss I was expecting. Here, little guy, go ahead and get him. Just slash him there. He's taking up 2 tiles. And you're about to slide into him. Ooh, shoves him out of the way. Well, aren't you rude? We might need all hands on deck for this. And then the rook to go right there and hit him. Now, we could definitely use some chain healing, which thankfully connects. Hopefully everybody has a chance to hit him, but he just shoves everybody out of the way. But just a little more back and forth like this, and he should be easy to remove because he takes up so much space. Our knight can hit him from pretty much anywhere. Slide into him. Yes, we did it! We beat a giant pawn. Wow, who knew chess pieces would be so good in a dungeon? I bet their king is so proud. In any case, I think that'll do it for this video of Petrified Pawns. What a unique idea. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching and sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Haple Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sans, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.